Thanks for joining me on my very quick trip to Tunis, Tunisia, on the north coast of Africa. Let me show you what a $30 a night private hostel room looks like here. This is perfect. This is all you need. Little closet, little nightstand for all your charging goodies. Good place to sit. It's been a long day of travel and it's getting a little late outside, so let's get some supper and get to bed before it gets too dark. I'm staying in the Medina, a very historic part of the city that has housed many palaces, mosques, and shopping areas for hundreds of years, and it still retains its vintage charm. Not a lot of options in this part of the Medina this late at night. It was mostly ice cream and convenience store foods available, but I did find a friendly street food vendor. She's making malawi, a type of wrap that you can have stuffed with all sorts of sauces and fillings. I can't read Arabic, so I asked her to make me her favorite. It already smells so good. It smells delicious. Very pleasantly surprised that she chose all the toppings I would have chosen for myself. She has good taste, and she was also very sweet. I think this is going to be too much for me to finish, but we'll try. Aside from the motorcycles that might try to jump out and get you last minute, it's pretty safe here. I feel pretty good walking around the Medina, this part where I'm at anyway. Pretty comfortable. A lot of people are out walking, kids are out walking by themselves. No one's really sizing me up or anything. Feel very, very safe walking around Tunis. Forgot to film them for 4-bite. This is actually pretty good. It's just a mishmash of some of my favorite toppings. You got tuna and some cheese and hard-boiled egg and olives. It's actually very, very tasty, and I think this is going to be a little too much for me, but a nice example of some Tunisian street food right here. Good afternoon. My goodness, this was one of the worst cases of jet lag I've had in a really, really long time, and I've traveled much longer distances than this. This was barely 28 hours, and I just fell asleep. Most of today was a wash, unfortunately, and it ended up being okay. I'm gonna go take a shower and I'm gonna go explore the Medina and hopefully get some traditional Tunisian food today. Let's get a Tunisian supper. I asked my hostel to make some recommendations for authentic local dishes. Such a vibe to hear the music. These white and blue patterns all over, the flowers on the side, just these pretty doors. This is so cool here. This is such a lively square right here. So many restaurants, there's so many, looks like people smoking shisha perhaps, and just laughing and having a good time. Looks like both places that the hotel person suggested are closed today, so we're gonna go play a little Russian roulette and see if we can find something else. I just realized it's Friday. I don't know if a lot of things are closed. I think that's why there's only like little pizza, sandwich, and coffee shops that are open right now. But I did find a place. It's about a 15-minute walk away. I'm only in Tunis for 2 days. I want to make sure that I actually get to try the real cuisine. You couldn't go more than a couple of blocks without running into kids playing football, as well as fun street art. Always enjoy seeing the different styles of street arts. Bart Simpson has his reaches in Tunis. I definitely feel like I've walked in off the main parts and I'm walking in a more local neighborhood area. All these businesses are kind of closed up for the day, and then just residents above them. People walking home with their groceries. Has that nice little kind of family residential vibe that I'm walking through here. It's nice. Then I found the Gate of France, or Bab el Bar, with so many vendors and people hanging out around it. Well, that restaurant that said that it was open is actually closed too. Bummer. And it's starting to get a little late. By about 7 o'clock, I don't want to be out in the dark too much. The British Hotel across the way looks like they've got an outdoor seating area. And it's literally right across the street. How lucky. Turned out this British hotel was a good call. Unfortunately for me, this British hotel does have lots of Tunisian options. I'm really excited. I don't even know where to begin. They have lamb dishes and they have squid. Both sound really good to me. And the couscous is supposed to be delicious as well. Some spices?
Yeah,
okay.
Harissa.
It's not spicy like it's hot. It's spicy like fragrant. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of different spices in there. It's very savory, very delicious. This is my kind of spicy sauce. It's
This
just
oja.
oja. Oh, it
Eggs.
smells so good. Mm-hmm. Wish I could describe what it smells like. I mean, all of those spices that were in that red sauce with the bread are right here. It's just, again, so flavorful, so savory in a way that I'm just not used to. Got the egg here, the little pepper, and those are Tunisian sausages that are in there. Tastes as great as it smells. And that runny yolk is really, I don't know why I don't cook things with more runny yolk in when I make eggs. So good. And the Tunisian sausage here. Well, that has to be lamb. It tastes just like lamb. Lemon spices, very, very delicious. Tunisian tea. Looks like mint in there. Thank you so much. This is actually perfect because it's beginning to get a little cold outside. Oh yeah, with the fresh herbs in there, that is fantastic. Oh no, it started to rain and my hostel is about a little under a kilometer away, so I better get going. Look how quickly it thins out when there's rain involved here. My walk includes a nice little stroll on Avenue de France, and it's lined with these trees that are super, super thick and keeping me dry, so that's a win. It's a relief to be walking through some of these residential streets because they are mostly covered. But again, these stones on the ground are very slippery. Yep. As evidenced by my nice little trip there. A couple of wrong turns were made, but I did make it very safely back to the hostel. Right when the rain was done, of course. Well, that was a nice little outing, way to kind of have some fun this evening. I'm so fortunate that we found a restaurant that had the Tunisian traditional meals. I was really afraid for a little bit there that I was going to have to settle for pizza or a hamburger or something I can have every day back home. But all's well that ends well. Tomorrow I'm taking a city tour of Tunis and get to dive a little deeper into the culture here. I'll say goodnight and I'll see you guys tomorrow.